it's Miranda, and welcome to the January video hop for the Scrapbook Blessings Club. Now this hop is sponsored by CreateForLess.com, so be sure to check out their website. There are 7 of us on this hop, so be sure to visit all 7 videos, subscribe, like, and comment for your chance to be entered in the drawing to win a $10 gift certificate to CreateForLess.com. All of the details will be in the description box below. So let's head over to the craft desk and get started on today's fun project. CreateForLess.com graciously sent the design team some items from their online store. We received the Do Crafts Artiste Dual Tip watercolor pens and the Santoro Gorgeous Girls collectible rubber stamps. I will show you the products up close, but the Gorgeous Girls collectible stamp clings nicely to an acrylic block, and it is made of red rubber. It's nicely etched for a crisp image when stamping. The other item we received were the Do Crafts Artiste watercolor pens, and they come packaged in their own carrying case, which is nice. And they're also dual-ended, so these pens can be used to color on rubber stamps, or they can be used on their own. One end of the pen is a fine tip and has a nib much like a brush marker, and the other end is slightly broader and more rounded. For the project today, I decided to make a Valentine's Day card, and I'm going to be using my watercolor paper. Really, any paper will work, but I thought this might work a little better since I am using the watercolor pens. I'm going to adhere my Gorgeous Girl stamp to an acrylic block and stamp her directly on the watercolor paper using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm using the red watercolor pen to outline her dress, and this will add some nice depth when mixed with the lighter pink watercolor pen. Now the thing I like about these pens is that the colors do blend easily with each other, and since they're reactivated when another color is added on top, it makes blending super easy. And I'm alternating between red and pink to get a nice blended and shaded look for her dress and also for her bow. I decided to make my Gorgeous Girl a brunette, so I will be adding the brown watercolor pen and adding shading with the black. I used the fine tip of the pen to add brush strokes for her hair. And for the front of her hair, I wanted to make it look shiny, so I will zoom in and show you how easily this can be done. The Gorgeous Girl stamps make it easy to shade and highlight. Because the stamp is so detailed, it really acts as a guideline. So I'm just making tiny strokes and leaving the center uncolored for the look of shiny hair. Also note that I'm doing a slight gradient effect going from the black outline into the brown. If you need to deepen an area, these watercolor pens allow you to do that by adding more color on top for a buildable pigment. You can leave her skin as it is, or you can color it in. I decided to use my Copic markers for this part, and I will show the colors I'm using on the screen for you. And basically, I'm just using the darker shade around the edges and the lighter shade in the center. Once everything is colored, I will use my detail scissors to fussy cut the image, leaving a small white border. And here, notice how nicely the watercolor pens blended. Plus, I can color her in different colors to get a totally different look, so that makes it very versatile and fun. Now I will be using this colored image on my card, which is a top-folding A2 size card. I've also ran 3 cardstock panels through my Cuttlebug and embossed them to get these textured scalloped layers. I'll have links to everything I used listed in my blog post, but the scallop layer dies are from Gina Marie, and they were sweetly gifted to me by Tasha, aka Crafty Pink Pixie, and she gave them to me for Christmas, and I just love them. Okay, so now it's time to adhere the layers to the card base. I'm using my glue runner, but you can use any type of adhesive you'd like. You might have noticed that I cut a square from the middle of my bottom glitter layer, and that is so the paper that I glue on top will stick to the card base and not have to struggle to stick to the glitter paper. So I find this technique gives a better grip than trying to glue my paper to the glitter. Once all of my background layers are added, I will add my gorgeous girl image on front using some dimensional foam squares. Now it's time for the sentiment. Since this is a Valentine's Day card, I chose the sentiment that says, "I love ya." I'm adhering this in the top corner at an angle to balance the card. Since I want the sentiment to look like a speech bubble, I'm using my hole punch to make the white dots trailing up to the bubble. And to embellish the background and tie all of the colors together, I'm using my heart-shaped hole punch to make some tiny hearts. I will be adhering these down using my glue pen. And this Valentine's Day card is complete. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and remember to check out the description box below for all of the details on how to win a $10 gift certificate from createforless.com, as well as other helpful links. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.